All right, everyone. A very, very, very good afternoon to each and every one of you present for today's second live streaming session. I hope everyone has entered into the live streaming session. I just want to make sure that my voice is audible. I hope people are not having any kind of technical difficulties. All right, I think we are good to go. All right, let's start today's second live streaming session with a quick introduction about the one and only Harsh, right? So I am Harsh. I have 8 years of trading experience. I have been trading the forex markets, pairs such as euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen, and the list goes on. I have even been trading the commodity markets such as oil, gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, as well as the US based indices, correct? Indices such as the S&P 500, the Dow Jones 30, and the Nasdaq 100. I am more of a technical trader. I specialize in technical analysis, right? So certain concepts such as supply demand, price action, order flow analysis, swing analysis, wave analysis, and Fibonacci retracement analysis. These are the major categories of technical analysis that I specialize in. I have been blessed and it's been a privilege for me to be trained by some of the best and the brightest minds in the financial industry. I have had, the opportunity to spend time and learn from traders who used to act as floor traders on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So it has been wonderful in terms of acquiring knowledge and experience from such bright minded people. I have also been successful in handling $20 million worth of portfolios, and on top of that, have also been successful in acquiring around 30 to 35% of profitability on an annual basis, right? So the reason we are showcasing our credibility to use for you to understand and be rest assured that you are being taken care by someone, you are being mentored, you are being guided by someone who has the experience, who has the knowledge, and who has the expertise when it comes to the financial markets. All right, I can see Sophia in the chat house. Hello Sophia, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Very good afternoon. All right, and thank you for being a part of this lovely community. Your presence always pushes me to keep performing better and keep providing you with more high quality content. All right, so I hope everyone is here. We at Dolphin Markets are here to provide you with valuable content, right? Content in terms of analysis, in terms of trading opportunities, correct? Hot stock recommendations, as well as in terms of education, right? So as you can see, I want to start with today's session with a very important question, right? I am pretty sure a lot of you would be having this particular question running in your minds. Do you think it is possible to make money in the financial markets? Or do you think maybe it is not possible to make money in the financial markets? If you think it's possible, please type one in the chat box. And if you think that I don't think so, Harsh, it's possible to make money, you can type two. Remember, we are having a live streaming session that I want to keep as interactive as possible. The more the interaction between me and you, the better I'll be able to understand the community as a whole and be able to adapt and improvise to the current changes, correct? And one more thing, we had a lot of viewers who were asking that, Harsh, we loved the way you talk, we love the way you explain and provide us with hot stock recommendations, but we do not understand English very well. तो उन लोगों के लिए, अगर आपको लगता है कि आपकी इंग्लिश कमज़ोर है और अगर आप चाहते हो कि मैं हिंदी में भी बात करूं, तो प्लीज़ आप कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखिए, प्लीज़ हर्ष टॉक इन हिंदी ऑल्सो, ताकि मुझे पता चलेगा कि हाँ दोनों तरह के लोग हैं, इंग्लिश और हिंदी समझने वाले, एंड देन based on the two categories, right? The only two languages that I'm aware of is English and Hindi, right? तो जिनको जिनकी इंग्लिश कमजोर है वो प्लीज चैट बॉक्स में लिखिए कि हर्ष प्लीज टॉक इन हिंदी एज वेल बिकॉज आई वांट टू मेक श्योर दैट आई कैन you know accommodate the entire community and provide as much of valuable information to the majority of the community. All right, so coming back to the question that I had asked, do you think it is possible to make money in the financial markets, or do you think it is not easy or not possible to make? I already know your answer. And there are people who say that yes, Harsh, we understand that we can make money in the financial markets, but when it comes to making money ourselves, we do not know how to make money, or we have lost money in the past, or we do not have the right mentor, the right guidance to achieve success in the financial markets. And that is exactly what Harsh at Dolphin Markets is here to provide you. We are here to provide you with a detailed structure in terms of providing you hot stock recommendations. Now, what are hot stock recommendations? Hot stock recommendations are trading opportunities that can make you profits, right? That can make you money. So we provide you with a detailed structure in terms of the stock name, in terms of entry, and in terms of attaining the 5% profitability. Remember, we have, based on our thorough analysis for the last 2 months, we have come to a conclusion that 5% is an ideal target, take profit target area, which can be achieved consistently, right, on a regular basis. So as you can see, today has been a fantastic day, right? In the first live trading session of today, we were able to detect two hot stock recommendations that were provided to you in the past. We are talking about ZAGGLE and RBL Bank, right? I hope everyone can see my screen, correct? All right, perfect. So these two trading hot stock recommendations were provided to you last week, right? On 11th and on 14th of November. Today being the 19th of November, both the hot stock recommendations have achieved the desired target. Not just the desired target, but have excelled in giving you an additional 2%. So where we look at an average of making 5% profitability per trade, we have been able to achieve not 10 but 12% profitability, correct? So this has been recent, this has been as of today morning. I'm talking about today's first live streaming session, and that is the reason it is so important, it is so vital that you pay attention to each and every live streaming session. You cannot come to me and say that, Harsh, I have attended your morning live session and I've attended your third live streaming session. You have to be attentive and disciplined in attending all, because when a hot stock arrives, I don't know when, correct? But when they do arrive, my job, my responsibility is to provide it to you at the earliest, right? So when it will come, during the start of the live streaming session, in the middle, or in the end, I do not have any control in that, right? The markets are dynamic, the markets keep moving. All we can do as analysts, as traders, are to identify such opportunities and provide it to you once we have got the confirmation, correct? So these have been the two hot stock recommendations provided last week on Monday and on Thursday, which have excelled in attaining our profitability target. Correct? So, those people who are having that fear or are having that doubt in terms of, Harsh, is it really possible to make money in the financial markets? The answer is right in front of you. We have been consistently delivering trade recommendations as well as letting you know as and how prices are approaching target, right? So all the way from 18th of September to 14th of November, correct? 14th of November is Thursday, last week's Thursday, correct? So over a span, as you can see on the right hand side, over a span of 2 months with 34 trades or 36 trades taken, we have been, we have been successful in achieving a profitability of 147%, right? I hope you understand the value that we are trying to provide you. So all those who think that it is possible to make money but do not know how to make money, you have come to the right live trading session, right? This particular trading session, which is being handled and conducted by Harsh at Dolphin Markets, is here to showcase that yes, we are able to provide you with consistent trading opportunities and consistent profit taking opportunities as well. And once you take a profit, you make money, correct? So it has been a very, very fantabulous day as of today, right? We have provided you with two hot stock recommendations as of today, and we have even closed two previous hot stock recommendations at a profit. So this is the power that we are trying to provide you. We are providing you with trading opportunities on a real time basis, as and how the markets are moving on a day to day basis. We analyze the markets and we provide you with hot stock recommendations. So these are the current two hot stock recommendations that have been provided, correct? Based on Evantil and based on Marine Electrical. So the values were provided as well as the 5% target. So these are the current trades that are running that have been provided as of today, correct? Today being the 19th of November. And the other Excel sheet showcases those trades that have been taken and have been squared off at a profit, correct? So this is the power that we are trying to showcase. So for those people who have this question in mind that, Harsh, is it possible for me to trade by myself and make money? If it was possible for you to trade by yourself and make money, you would be already making money. The reason you are not making money is because you lack the information, you lack guidance, correct? You lack the mentorship that is provided, by experienced people. And that is exactly what Harsh at Dolphin Markets is here to provide you with, right? Providing you valuable content in terms of analysis, in terms of hot stock recommendations, money making strategies, right? As well as in terms of education. When it comes to education, we will be talking more in detail in the third live streaming session. But since the markets are up and running, correct? Right now, the time is 2:43 England Standard Time. So we still have around 45 minutes for the England stock market to continue before they conclude for today's session, right? So we will be quickly looking at our watch list. But before that, I hope everyone is, having a good understanding and everyone is able to, understand the value, right? That we at Dolphin Markets are able to provide. It is, the most important goal for anyone who is attending this particular live streaming session, and that is to make money, 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 correct? So when you are here with the main goal of making money, that is exactly what we are trying to showcase to you, right? Providing you with opportunities in terms of taking trades and making money, correct? The remember, numbers never lie, and since we have been so meticulous in our assessment and in terms of recording our trades, you can clearly see the day, the name of the stock, the opening time, the direction, and the entry at when the trade was taken. Once the trade is initiated, right? Once a trade is placed and it's coming closer to target, we even let you know the date at when the trade was closed, at what price level, and the profit that was made, right? These data, as you can see, sorry, on your screen, are based on real time, right? We're talking about today being 19th. We have been able to accomplish, right? We have been able to be we have succeeded in attaining 12% profitability, right, in just one day. How many of you are able to make such kind of profits, even in a monthly basis, for example? I'm pretty sure a lot of you would be people would be aware of fixed deposits, correct? People putting their hard earned money into fixed deposits to generate a profitability. But based on the rates that I am aware of, between 5 and 7% on an annual basis, here we are talking of such numbers almost on a regular basis, right? With a cumulative profitability of 147. if you had invested in these particular trades with $1,000, you'll be sitting at, double, right? I'm talking of 147 profitability, more almost 1.5 times of what you had initially invested. So this is the power of trading opportunities that we are providing to you. Now let's come and let's look at the charts. All right. So today's hot stock recommendation, which was provided, not today, but today, the hot stock recommendation that was closed at the profit was ZAGGLE, correct? We are talking of none other than ZAGGLE Prepa Ocean Services. This particular hot stock was provided to you on the 11th, right? Last week's Thursday. Let me just check the date. Sorry, last week's Monday, and the prices have, skyrocketed in our direction. We have taken the, we have done the heavy lifting. We have analyzed the market. We have checked the data in terms of fundamental analysis and in terms of technical analysis, and based upon, confirming all the parameters, we have provided you with a trading recommendation, right? So this trading recommendation that was provided to you last Monday has achieved not 5 but almost more than 7.5% profitability, right? Even though we look at, achieving a 5% target, the market has given us more, right? An additional 2%. And we even looked at RBL Bank. So RBL Bank has been fantastic, right? When it has come on, sorry, in terms of providing you with an entry on 14th of November, right? What an auspicious day, correct? 14th of November is celebrated as Children's Day in India, and what a noble day to take a trade and make money, correct? So the trade provided on 14th of November, we have been able to achieve a 5% profitability as of today. So you have made 7% on ZAGGLE and you made 5% on RBL Bank, right? A cumulative of 12%. This is the power that we are trying to showcase for people who understand the power that we are able to provide you in terms of, yes, Harsh is talking about good information. Harsh is providing valuable information. Dolphin Markets is taking its initiative in providing these additional services. We have to be a part of it. So such people who understand the value that Harsh and Dolphin Markets are able to provide you, and they take action. Remember, the only way that you can make money is by taking action. You need to have a trading account first and foremost, correct? Without having a trading account, you cannot take trades. You need to be present for the live streaming sessions. You have to take trades on your accounts and just follow the instructions. We are meticulously informing everyone in this community where we need to enter in terms of our entry and where we need to place our targets, right? We mention it to you based on the charts. We even showcase you based on our trade holding, right? Trades that are placed. So for trades such as sorry here, for trades such as ZAGGLE and RBL, the exact levels are given to you, right? Are provided to you in terms of entry and 5% profitability. If the 5% profitability is being, accomplished during the live streaming sessions, I will make sure to inform you in terms of closing trades. But worst case scenario, if prices are coming closer to target outside the live streaming sessions, you do not have to worry, right? Like I keep saying to all my viewers and clients, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. My team of assistants will make sure to provide you a reminder or a notification via WhatsApp. So all you have to do is just be attentive, follow the structure in terms of placing trades and placing your targets. Yes, this is one important courtesy that I would be requesting each and every one of you present for this live streaming session. When we do provide you with entries, please make sure that if a target is provided to you, for example, we are looking at RBL Bank, correct? So the entry was between 150 and 153, and our targets have been between 158 and 162. Prices are well inside the 5% profit target. So you can take the call for yourself. You do not always have to wait for Harsh, right? you can be, double smart. You can be one step ahead by being like, okay, Harsh has informed us where to enter and where to place our 5% profitability, rather than Harsh wait, getting back to us in terms of informing. You can take your own decision. When, for example, we had got filled in at the price level of 153, right? I hope people can see the orange dotted color line, correct? All right. So the orange dotted color line is the 5% profit target level, which is at 160.5. So for those who are questioning, Harsh, should we place our targets exactly at 160.5? I'm letting you be the best judge, either you want to close at 160.5, or you want to close at 159.5, or you want to close at 161.5. I hope you get the point. We are always flexible when it comes to attaining, when prices are coming closer to our targets, correct? The markets are dynamic, the markets are never precise, right? So you can be the best judge for yourself and you can exit slightly before or slightly later, right? But please bear in mind, the markets are dynamic. Are we making money at the end of the day is the main question. If you're making money at the end of the day, whether it is 4.9% or 5.2%, it doesn't make much of a difference. Are you able to make money consistently? That is our main focus from me to you. All right. So, enough of talking about the hot stocks, right? These hot stocks have been taken and have been squared off for a profit. Nonetheless, it's a very good day. And see, the reason we also showcase, and we stress a lot on the 5% target is because the general consensus is that prices are able to achieve the 5% target, and they also reverse after being achieved. So those people who are on the greedy side, right, who want to make more money, please understand, we are not here to take one or two trades, right? As I had showcased to you on our analysis sheet, we have been taking trades meticulously and consistently, right? So over a span of 36 trades, we are not talking of one or two or three trades. We are talking of more than 30 plus, right? 36 to be precise. So do not worry if sometimes a trading opportunity is missed. Please be aware that another one can come up anytime. And that is why it is very crucial to be present for all the live streaming sessions, to keep your trading account open so that the moment a hot stock opportunity is observed and is provided by me to you, all you have to do is enter and believe that you can make money, right? You can make profits. So these are very important information, right? When it comes to placing your targets, you do not have to be precise. You can be, you can exit one tick before, right? So if the price is at 160.5 as in your target area, you can exit at 159.5 as well. Adrian, are you making money? Yes. Then there's no need to worry, correct? And look at how prices start to react. That is the reason. Close your trades at 5%, and we will provide you with more, correct? The markets are always moving, opportunities are always, popping up. So we will let you know as and how a new opportunity is, analyzed by us, and the moment we know it, we will let you know. All right, so enough of the two hot stocks that have made good amount of money as of today. Let us go to the next stocks, right, which have been listed on our watch list. So coming back to Hindustan oil exploration, again the oil sector has been taking quite a hit. Sorry, as I discussed earlier, due to macroeconomic events, correct? We have the FIIs pulling out funds, we have the correction in the international oil markets, as well as geopolitical uncertainty, right? With a lot of uncertainty taking place across the world. So they have impacted the oil prices directly. Now that the international oil prices have been affected, the local Indian oil sector has been affected as well. So this particular stock has still been continuing down. Do not worry. However, the markets are improvising, whatever changes take place, and once we get a confirmation, we will let you know in terms of when to enter again, right? Do not worry. When Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. Then we looked at Annapurna, where we had informed everyone to exit at the particular resistance level at 410 for people who have done good job, commendable, right? So this has been the hot stock for today, which has made money. I do understand that there is a trade running on top as well. We had provided to you an entry between 200 and 205 on the 14th of October. Yes, the prices have been going down because from the mid of October, the quarterly earning reports for RBL Bank, which were to be, which were to be published right to the public, the results were not as expected, right? So there was an underperformance when prices, when the quarterly earning reports had been out, and that is the reason we have been seeing a bearish movement, right? A bearish sentiment all the way. But nonetheless, with the trade taken at entry 2 as on 14th of November, we have made profit on entry number 2, right? So for those who have taken trades on entry 2, very good, right? You have made your profit. But for people who have taken trades on entry 1 and on entry 2, our average price is the dotted orange line. I hope people can see my mouse, correct? So the orange dotted line is where I've mentioned the average price for both entries. And that is where we would be expecting prices to advance to before we can provide you with a clear instruction in terms of whether to close the trade at break even or to let you know if any other advancements take place. Please bear in mind, we do have, one second, we do have a resistance area, right? A strong resistance area at 175. So if prices do come back to the average price for those only who have taken entry 1 and entry 2 together, let the prices advance to the average price area and we will update you. For those who have taken only entry 2, good job, because you have made your 5% profit, right, on this particular trade. Coming to Evantil. Now, Evantil, sorry, there was a small miscommunication that had taken place. This particular hot stock opportunity was provided when the live streaming session was not taking place, correct? So this was provided to one of our customers on a private basis, and the entry was provided at 148, 145 and 148. So the prices had come in right today morning, and the prices hit the 5% or had shot up by almost 3%. So the prices were making money almost to a 4.8%, right? It was quite commendable when it was moving, but sometimes, with a lot of trades coming in and a lot of opportunities coming in, sometimes we do miss out, right? Because there are a number of opportunities coming in and there might be, some mismanagement, but nonetheless, we will analyze more we will analyze more stocks for you, and the moment we have come across a high probability trade opportunity, we will let you know. All right, so Evantel has been done. Coming to Poonawalla, now Poonawalla has been acting quite interesting, right? With the structure of an inverted head and shoulder pattern and with prices consolidating for quite some time, right? But as of today, the prices had gapped up, right, from almost a 2%, right? A 2% positive appreciation in terms of gap up. That just showcases that there is some kind of bullish sentiment that has been infused into this particular stock, right? Today I hope even Sophia is aware, and she had informed me that the Nifty and the Sensex, right, India's two blue chip indices, have been having a bullish sentiment as of today. So if you go to the daily, you can clearly see that the prices had started off on a very strong bullish sentiment, right? With almost an appreciation of 1.1%. So that is another reason where certain sectors, such as the bank sector, has seen that influx of bullish sentiment as well. Then we looked at IP rings, right? Now this particular pair trade, sorry, has been quite interesting. As you can see, we had provided to you with a trading opportunity on 12th of November, right? So 12th of November is a Tuesday. The prices had been almost, inching towards attaining our 5% profitability. The prices had moved by almost 4.25, right? So just a 0.75% short of achieving our 5% profitability. Please do understand that you were already sitting at 4%, right? Just 1% short of attaining our modest 5% profitability. Nonetheless, the prices are currently having some kind of bearish sentiment as of now. We will try to look into the articles in terms of, is there any reason for the current selling pressure taking place. Remember, IP rings is, let us understand what IP rings, right? It is basically engaging in the provision of manufacture of auto components, right? So it comes into the producer manufacturing industrial conglomerates sector. So we will have a look at this too. But see, sometimes prices come so close to our targets and then they fade away back, right, into reversals. But nonetheless, with any changes taking place, we will keep you informed, right? Today's hot stock recommendation that was provided in the morning has been marine electricals, right? Now, when it comes to marine electricals, we are basically talking about its functionality, which is basically engaging in the business of providing integral electrical and automation solution, right? So it comes under the distribution services and the technology sector in general. We had provided to you in during the first live streaming session an entry area between 225 and 229, correct? So with these entry areas, I'm pretty sure people who have taken the trade are currently seeing prices rally. So please make sure to take the trade. Our 5% take profit is going to be between 236 and 240, right? Now, in terms of its analysis, we will have a quick look at it, but let's cover up with the one and only ZAGGLE, right? This trading opportunity that was provided to you on 11th of November, 11th being a Monday, last week's Monday, the prices have held the current support, which was at the 405 level, and prices have retraced perfectly to the resistance area at 460. So as you can see, prices are currently in a sideways motion where prices are going consolidating, right? So the direction is neutral, neither positive, neither bullish, neither bearish, right? But have we been able to achieve five? Not just five, we have been able to acquire 7% profitability for this particular trade. I hope people are able to understand the value that we are able to provide. These trading opportunities are being conducted on a real time basis, right? On a real time basis, and as and how the markets are improvising, we are providing you with hot stock recommendations. And once prices are coming closer to the 5% profitability target area, we are informing you in terms of closing it, because only once you close a trade is when you can make good amount of money, right, in terms of profits. Now coming back to let's look at marines, or which was the hot stock that I wanted to talk about. For those who are currently holding IP rings, currently it is coming to a very strong area of support, right? So I have marked in terms of the structure, which is currently mentioning as a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, right? Now please bear in mind it an inverted head and shoulder pattern does not necessarily always have to be textbook example, right? Like the one that I have drawn. It can be, it is, the markets are practical, the markets are dynamic, so the markets keep, might never have the exact textbook definition of an inverted head and shoulder pattern, but based on the structure which we had a left shoulder, a head, and currently a right shoulder. We had expected prices to continue up. Nonetheless, prices have again receded back into a strong area of support, right? So where the shoulder is, that area is basically support. So we will keep an eye on this and we will let you know, because this current support area at the 196 area, 195, 196 area is crucial. And based upon this structure of support, we will keep you informed in terms of any improvisations that would have to be made. All right. Now, what else should we be looking at in terms of Nifty and Sensex? Please bear in mind that when it comes to um, the current support level, right, which is a very interesting support level. We are talking about 23,300 area, 23,300 area, where prices have come into a resistance support flip zone. And based on that, the current market sentiment is being showcased as bullish, right? The prices are currently holding. There was a strong bullish sentiment, which currently, as of now, based on the last 4 hour candle, can be seen that yes, there is a strong bearish sentiment as well. So let me just go to the web page and let me just quickly glance in terms of what the news events are as of now. So latest Indian share market news. All right. So we need to be aware, right? We need to be informed. We are looking at technicals and we will be looking at fundamental data too, right? Based on fundamental analysis. But in terms of the market sentiment, right? What is the reason? We need to be aware of that, right? So Sensex drops over 800 points from today's day high, and Nifty is again below the 23,600, and it's because of top blue chip companies. We are talking of none other than Reliance and State Bank of India, which are basically dragging the entire market, right? So it has been a very bearish day for these two particular high-end blue chip companies, right? Now let us just have a quick read in terms of 1 second. I swear, when these ads come in, it breaks your flow, correct? But nonetheless, we can manage. All right. So BSE Sensex has entered correction territory on Monday over concerns of foreign outflows, like I have been talking. Still, there has been a strong outflow of FII's capital from the Indian economy into other economies, right? As well as weak corporate earnings. The quarterly to earning reports that have been published since the month of October, majority of the companies that are currently showcasing their quarterly earning reports are been underperforming. So the clients or the investors who have been having optimism in certain companies performing well have been left in in have been left with a skeptical mindset because of the underperforming data, correct? But nonetheless, these are certain, so there is no clear news in terms of why it is happening, but nonetheless, no problem. Let us get back to the charts. Let us look at the charts in terms of, I wanted to show you on IP rings, or let me show it to you on marine first of all, right? So let us have a quick understanding in terms of why a trading opportunity or a hot stock recommendation was provided on marine, right? Now this is not marine as in sea, it is marine electrical, right? I had already given you a small description about the company. It engages in the business of providing integrated electrical and automation solutions. All right, so let us quickly go to the daily and we will see in terms of what is the swing, what is the trend, and so on and so forth, right? So let me quickly draw the overall movement, right? If I zoom out, if I look at it from a helicopter view, right? If I look at it from a macro view, a zoomed out view, the stock has been doing incredible, right? All the way from May 2024, the prices have been skyrocketing like never before, correct? Nonetheless, let us focus on the most recent data, right? So from the bullish movement, the prices had started to, not just correct, but undergo a reversal, right? In terms of having a bearish movement, prices have come back exactly to the last pivot high. Remember, I always mention that pivots are very important. So prices had come exactly to the last pivot high, which was basically an area of resistance, and prices had started to continue down from that area, correct? As you could see over here. Now that the correction is taking place, we are aware that there can be a strong possibility for prices to create none other than an inverted head and shoulders pattern, correct? So let me draw it for you. Remember, technical analysis is based on identifying certain structures that have happened in the past. And if the structures have happened in the past, there is high probability for structures to replicate themselves in the future as well. So prices are currently in that same area of structure, which is nothing but a shoulder, head and shoulder, right? I'm just going to use the short form so people, let me remove the box. Give me a minute. I hope everyone is understanding. I hope none of you are sleeping, right? The amount of information that we are providing is of top quality. So please make sure to utilize the value that we are providing, to utilize the benefits of such high value, trading of recommendations, hot stock recommendations that can make you money. So we have a left shoulder, we have a head, and we have a right shoulder, right? So as and how prices are reacting, prices have done exactly what we were expecting it to do, right? Prices had corrected, right now creating the left shoulder, right? Let me just highlight it. Sorry, we have the left shoulder over here, we have the head over here, and we have the current right shoulder that has been formed with the influx of today's price on the daily time frame. That is a clear sign that yes, there is bullish potential in this particular hot stock recommendation on the daily time frame. Now let's go to the 4 hour. Now based on the 4 hour, as you can see, let me just, okay, so the prices have come exactly to the structure where we had expected to, right? An area of a neckline area, if you want to say, or basically an area of support, right? So such an area, let me showcase it by changing the color. So this area, which was basically the extension, right, of the head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder pattern, we are talking about this particular area, which is around the 215 price area, right? Prices have been reacting quite well. Now, when such an area has been observed, and when we have provided you with a hot stock recommendation with an entry between 225 and 229, correct? We are also looking at the opposite area where we can face resistance, correct? And this is exactly where the red color box uh, signifies, right? So prices are currently over here with the 5% profitability being right at the area of resistance. We expect that prices should be going to the particular 5% profitability before there could be a correction again, right? So I hope everyone is able to understand when it comes to how we are able to connect the dots, right? We are not just closing our eyes, or we do not have a magic ball that can help us in predicting what will happen. We are doing our due diligence. We are looking at structures which are being showcased on the market. We are analyzing, scouting the markets, analyzing the markets, and only once we have a clear structure is when we are able to provide you with such hot stock recommendations, right? I hope people are able to understand, and I hope people are getting to are really able to be clear that yes, dolphin markets is providing us with very high valuable content, and we should be a part of dolphin markets. Since our values in terms of profitability that we have been showcasing, right? Currently we are sitting at 147 profitability over a span of 36 trades in 2 months with such significant numbers. Please bear in mind that we are providing you with world class value, right? And with such world class value, our main preference for providing this information is to VIPs, correct? But since we are in the marketing phase, we are informing and we are creating awareness in the Indian markets that yes, dolphin markets has arrived, Harsh has arrived. So based on such marketing campaigns that we are currently having, we are keeping the doors open for everyone and anyone who just wants to understand what dolphin markets is actually providing, what Harsh is providing in terms of trading hot stocks recommendations, right, or trading opportunities. Use this information, use the time that we are providing in terms of going through the information and analyzing the markets, analyzing the financial sheets for yourself so that you can understand, you can take a decision for yourself and be aware that yes, we really need someone who can analyze the markets and who can explain us concepts and who can also provide us with money making opportunities, correct? And that is exactly what Harsh and Dolphin markets are providing. We also want to get into your attention that if you are able to provide with such strong results in the Indian share market where we are planning to enter, correct? 147% profitability in the Indian share market. We have just entered into the Indian territory, correct? And we have been able to provide with such consistent and profitable returns, right? We can provide you with better returns in the international markets. Remember, we at Dolphin Markets are already established in countries like Hong Kong, Australia, and the United Kingdom. We are very well established in the international markets. So, if we can provide you with such great and valuable content in terms of trading opportunities in the Indian stock market, you can be very well rest assured that we can provide you with money making opportunities in the forex markets as well. We at Dolphin Markets believe in the philosophy that make money with your left hand and make money with your right hand, right? The left hand signifies uh, the Indian stock market, and the right hand signifies the forex, the gold, and the CFD markets, the international market. So you can make money both ways, and that is what our focus is towards. Since the value of information we are providing is top notch, we are keeping the doors open. We are keeping it public for our live streaming sessions only for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So make sure that you utilize this time to acquire more knowledge. If you have any doubts, any queries, if you want to know more about Dolphin Markets, if you want to know more about Harsh, you can get back to my team of assistants and they will provide you with all the necessary information required, right? I'm pretty sure everyone who is attending this live streaming session is attending with the main purpose of making money, and that is exactly what we are providing you as well, right? We are showcasing our trading potential, we are showcasing how we are able to take trades and close trades in a consistent manner, right? We are not talking about one or two trades, we are talking about 36 trades taken over a span of 2 months, right? And have been able to generate a profitability of 147%. These are no small numbers. These are fabulous returns based on risk management. Please bear in mind, we do not take trades randomly and we do not take the position size randomly as well. Whenever a hot stock is provided to you, we will always inform you in terms of where to enter and where to close positions. And when it comes to position sizing, we always will make sure to inform you that our position sizing will be based on a parameter between 10 to 15%, right, of your trading account size. So we are taking trades meticulously, we are taking trades based on structure, and we are taking trades based on risk management. We are providing you with a trifactor benefit. When such important and valuable information is provided, I would sincerely request everyone to be a part of Dolphin Market so that you can reap the benefits even after we go private. Again, I want to remind you, since the live streaming sessions are public, it will be available to the public. It will be available to all of you only for the next 2 to 3 weeks. After 2 to 3 weeks, we would be going into our private channels where people, where investors, where VIPs who are willing to take action will be becoming a part, will be, will get onboarded onto Dolphin Markets and would be receiving this service right after that. So I hope everyone has had a good learning. I hope I was able to provide you with exactly the content that you require. The content that you require is how to make money, and that is what we are showcasing, right? Trades taken on Zaggle, trades taken on RBL Bank, right? They have made such good profits. If you were following my instructions by being present for all the live streaming sessions and keeping your trading account open and following what Harsh is saying, you would be making money. Today we made 12%, right? Yes, the trades were taken last week, but nonetheless, have we made profits? Yes, right? And that is the most important factor when it comes to the financial markets, when it comes to financial trading, correct? And the reason we keep emphasizing on the 5% target, I'm pretty sure everyone is aware by now that we not just, provide you with 5% profit, we provide you with first as well as second targets. But since the markets are dynamic, we have analyzed and we have understood that the 5% profitability is a good place to close trades consistently, right? Because we are not here to be right, we are here to make money, correct? So that is the reason why we emphasize always on the 5% profitability, and that is exactly what we are trying to showcase you. When prices are approaching the 5% profitability, we get our 5% profitability, we book our trades, and sometimes the markets reverse. So when you were close to making 4 5 5.5 or 6%, and once the market reverses, you feel bad, you feel angry. We do not want that. We would be providing you trades on a consistent basis. If we have been capable of providing you trades all the way from 18th of September, you can be rest assured that we will be providing you with more trading opportunities, right? 36 to be precise in 2 months. So we have just started, right? Just been 2 months and 36 trades. That is commendable. 36 trades, proper risk management, consistent trades, and consistent profit taking has made us a profitability of 147%, right? I hope everyone has got a very, very clear understanding of what we are trying to provide you. So let me give you a quick summary of today's live streaming session, today's second live streaming session. We talked about how our particular hot stocks have been functioning. We talked about Hindustan oil exploration with the current factors, macroeconomic factors that are currently going against us. This particular hot stock has been more of a hot stock itself. But nonetheless, with any improvisation that would be required from my end, I will let you know. All right. We talked about Annapurna, where we had expected prices to reverse from the resistance, and for people who have been taking our or who have been following our instructions, good job, right? We looked at RBL Bank, where prices have hit our 5% target and have already started to reverse. But for those people who still have their entries at entry number one, which was given to you on 14th of October, we need prices to come back to the average price for you to at least decide whether you want to exit at break even, or if any other instruction or improvisation would be required. But nonetheless, for people who have taken trades on entry two and you have booked you have booked your profits, good job, right? We looked at Evantel, and this was uh, a trading recommendation that was provided to customers outside the live streaming sessions, but they have done exactly what was required. From entry two, they have come to target area. Then we looked at Punavala. We gave you a clear technical outlook, right, in terms of what the technical analysis are showcasing, and there is strong potential for the prices to continue up since prices had gapped up by almost 2.2%. there is an indication of bullish sentiment in the markets, and as and how the markets keep improvising, we will let you know. All right, we looked at IP rings. Now this has been quite interesting, where we had entered to where we had missed our 5% profitability, right? Just by 0.75%, right? Three quarters of 1% is what it was required for us to attain the 5% profitability. But nonetheless, let the markets do what they have to do. As and how the markets keep shifting and keep changing, we will let you know, right? In terms of marine, the current trade is running. Yes, prices have come into a strong area, which we had denoted as a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. So we do expect prices to go and fulfill our 5% take profit area, which is exactly around the resistance. One second. Yes, that was exactly around the resistance that we have mentioned. So we do hope and we do expect that prices should be going and achieving our 5% target for this hot stock as well. And last but not the least, we talked about ZAGGLE. The trade has been done and dusted. The trade has been closed. We have made a profitability of not 5 but 7% on this particular hot stock, right? So let me just delete it, and we have done commendable, right? I hope everyone has had a good understanding in terms of what prices have done, how the markets are reacting to the watch list, to the hot stock recommendations that we are providing to you. We have been grateful. We have been, we had started today's live streaming, first live streaming session, on a positive note, where two trades have already been achieved in terms of profitability. We have been able to generate a 12% profitability as of today, based on the two trades that have been showcased on the screen in terms of ZAGGLE and RBL Bank. Please make sure to come again for the third live streaming session, where we will be focusing, or basically shifting our focus from analysis of the Indian stock market to education, right? Technical analysis education, and that too of the forex and gold markets. So make sure to stay tuned for the third live streaming session, and I will catch you over there. Hope you all had a great session. Hope I was able to provide you with valuable information and updates in terms of analysis. And I hope you all have a great, great evening, right? Today being 19th of September, Tuesday, we are almost inclining, coming closer to the mid of the week. You know how time flies, right? But nonetheless, so everyone have a great day ahead, and please make sure to come back for the third live streaming session, right? So until then, namaste from my side. Take care. This is Harsh signing off, and see you later. Bye bye.